Hi, my name is Dr. Mad. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So today we're going to go ahead and do a spine exam and an arm exam. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Wonderful. I'm going to explain everything that we're going to go ahead and do today. The exam consists in you taking your shirt off, and I'm going to go ahead and examine all your spine. Is that okay?
Definitely.
Wonderful. And also, we're going to check your hands and your arms, make sure that they are in perfect shape. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and verify your first and last name, and I'm going to need your date of birth as well.
My name is Jack Smith, born on January 28th, 1992.
Perfect. Okay. So first, I'm going to go ahead and have you walk. I'm going to ask you to walk 5 feet in the front and then 5 feet coming back.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, great. Wonderful. So I was able to look at the way you walk, and everything seemed to be normal. The reason why I asked you to walk 5 feet back and forth is because I wanted you to free your mind and walk without realizing. So we break that, being focused on the walking. And this way I was able to notice your natural walk, and everything was very normal. Your heel went down very normal, and I couldn't see any abnormalities there. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to ask you to take your shirt off, and I'm going to examine your spine.
Sounds good.
Great. So first we're going to go ahead and check your anterior part of your upper body. And what I'm looking at is the clavicle, and everything seems to be kind of symmetric, although the left side is a little bit more elevated. And as I'm going down, I'm looking at the pectoral muscles. I'm not noticing any abnormalities there. And then I'm looking at the sternum. Everything seems to be symmetric. And looking down, everything also seems to be symmetric. Are you experiencing any pain in the back or the front of your body?
Not at the moment.
Okay. And I'm going to have you turn around. Just face the wall for me, please. Good. So again, I'm looking from the head up and going down. Looking at the shoulders. They are not symmetric. I can definitely tell that. One shoulder is a little bit higher than the other one. And then I'm going a little bit down, and I'm looking at the spine. I am trying to say if the spine is more to the left or more to the right. And to be honest, I'm noticing that the spine is a little bit more to the left, so that indicates scoliosis. I don't think it is very advanced, but it is something that we need to address and be a little bit concerned, at least now, because you are in your 30s, and the older we get, the more advanced these kind of muscular and orthopedic problems get. Okay?
Okay.
I'm also looking at the scapulas to see if they are aligned, and they do seem to be pretty much aligned. Very good. Okay, so I'm visualizing the cervical spine, the thoracic spine, and the lumbar spine. And now I'm going to have you turn, and I'm going to go ahead and look at the curves that the spine makes. So here we have the cervical lordosis, thoracic kyphosis, and the lumbar lordosis. None of the curvatures seem to be too exaggerated. When there is fracture. We are concerned about any exaggerated curves, but I don't see that in your case, so everything seems to be okay. So there are three parts in the spine exam. One is look, the second part is feel, and the third part is move. Now we finalized the look part. We definitely were able to visualize any abnormalities, and now we're going to go ahead and feel any spine abnormalities. So I'm going to have you face the wall for me, please. Good. And I'm going to start by palpating from the base of your head down to the neck. Good. Okay, so when we are palpating the spine, it's very important to palpate very gently, not too hard but not too soft. And we're going to go ahead and palpate down the spine. Are you experiencing any pain?
No pain.
Great. It's important to keep in mind that there are 8 cervical nerves, but only 7 cervical spine vertebrae. Any pain there?
No.
Okay, and now we are definitely palpating the thoracic spine, and we're right in between the scapulas. Let me know if you're experiencing any kind of pain or tenderness.
No pain, no tenderness.
Okay. We want to make sure that we are touching every vertebrae. And if the patient is complaining of any kind of pain, we will go ahead and further evaluate. Okay. So far, no pain. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is to very slowly tap on the spine. Now, I'm going to go ahead and slowly tap on your spine. Let me know if you're experiencing any kind of pain. Wonderful. The next step into our spine examination is to make sure that the musculature supporting the spine is also in very good shape and that you're not having any kind of pain or discomfort. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is palpate the muscles that are parallel to your spine. Let me know if you're experiencing any kind of pain when I do that. And again, I am trying to feel the muscles and ligaments that are supporting the scapulas. Scapulas are very important in the shoulder movements and also the spine alignment. Okay, so there seems to be no problems with the musculature. Everything seems to be normal here. Now we're going to go ahead and step up to the third level, and we're going to do some movements. I'm going to have you turn towards me, please. Great. And by checking your cervical spine, I'm going to have you move your arms, and please just follow my directions and do as I do as well, okay? Just move your arms like this. Okay, good. Let me know if you're experiencing any kind of pain. Now move your arms up, all the way up. Good. Now move your arms to the back. Perfect. Any pain there? Okay. I'm going to ask you to move your hands like this. Okay. Rotate. Okay, very good. And move like this. Okay. Any pain there?
Okay.
Good. Now I'm going to ask you to move each arm individually. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to push down your arms. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to push up your arms like this. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and put your arms like this. Very good. So I'm looking for any kind of asymmetry. Everything seems to be normal. Put your arms like this for me, please. Okay, I'm going to have you push it down. Please try to resist that. Okay, I'm going to try to push towards, out, twist it, resist out. Okay, good. I'm going to try to push them up. Please try to resist out. Okay, very good. I'm going to ask you to move your arms in the middle. Okay, I'm going to ask you to resist. Okay, perfect. I'm going to ask you to resist. Okay, very good. Now please put your arms like this. Good. I'm going to push down. Any pain there? Good. Now I'm going to push up. Any pain there? Okay, very good. So I'm not noticing any abnormalities in the cervical spine. Now we're going to go ahead and check the lumbar spine. And after we do that, we're going to go and come up, back up to the thoracic part. So what I'm going to have you do is put your arms in the middle like this. And I'm going to have you rotate. Good. And rotate back. Okay. Any pain when you do that? Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and put your arms like this. Good. And we're going to rotate like this. Any pain when you do that? Good. Any pain when you do that? Good. And now what I'm going to do, just hold that position for me. And with the right heel, I'm going to have you push down. Okay. Very good. Okay. Any pain when you do that? Good. And I'm going to go ahead and change. Push down with your left heel. Any pain when you do that in the spine or the arms? No. Excellent. So I'm not noticing any kind of abnormalities there. Now I'm going to go ahead and check your thoracic spine. So for me to be able to mobilize your thoracic spine, I'm going to have you sit down on the table. So what I'm going to have you do here is to put your arms like this. Okay, and I'm going to have you turn one side and now to the right. Okay, so I'm noticing full mobility when you're doing that, which means that your thoracic spine is intact. You're not having any nerve pain, and everything seems to be normal there. Now I'm going to have you bend over for me, please. So just like this. That's good. Now I'm going to have you lay down for me, please. Face up. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to lift one leg up and just tell me if you're experiencing any kind of pain when you do that. No. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to bend it. Okay. And now try to touch your chest with it. Good. Any pain when you do that? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Same thing. Lift it up. Any pain there? Good. And now I'm going to ask you to bend it and try to touch your chest. Okay. Any pain there? Okay. Let's go ahead and lift your arm up. Put your arm on the other chest and try to look that way. Any pain when you do that? No. Okay. And do the same thing on the other side. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm going to have you turn on your belly and we're going to go ahead and examine your spine. Okay? Any pain when I touch along the spine?
No.
Good. Good. Now I'm going to go ahead and tap. Okay. So, everything seems to be normal. I'm going to have you come back and I'm going to go ahead and discuss the results. Okay, so we finalized the spine examination and I was able to notice that you do have a deviation of the spine a little bit towards the left as I was looking at the posterior side of your body. And I am suggesting that we do an x-ray and an MRI to make sure that there are no abnormalities there. And if there are, we can definitely correct them with physical therapy. Okay? So let's go ahead and check your hands now and make sure that everything is okay.